Now, I literally just woke up. Like, I just got out of bed. Look at my hair. Look at that. I got practically a mohawk up in here, but I don't make videos where I'm just talking very often. Today I'm going to be talking about, like, tests and how people have grades. This is going to be my first statement, right? If you got a F, you're probably... It's hard to make the statement. If you got an F, you probably got a D. Now listen here. When you're doing a test, okay, don't admit this is wrong. People get anxious when they are pressured to answer questions when they don't expect it. I know teachers usually say there's an upcoming test, but you gotta study, you gotta stay up late, you gotta do all this. And that's only in high school. Now we're just fourth graders. And I know we're expected to study, but I have tennis practice. I have other things to do. I can't just sit around and do math all day. Most of the time, I can't do that. So, when a student is being pressured to do something, it's usually not gonna be honest. Because you get anxious. You get anxious. That's just common sense. So, yeah, if you got an F, you probably got a D. Because, well, first of all, I know why teachers curve grades sometimes. I know why they do that, though. Even scientists, even studies show that students get anxious when they're forced to do that. If you asked me right now, 22 times 33, I would, if you simply asked me, I would give you an answer. That's 66. But if you asked me, if you shouted, "Hey Bob, what's this times this?" I would be like, because I don't work that way. People, you can't just ask somebody in public, "What's this times this?" If I'm walking with my friend and he asked me a question, 99.9% of the time, I'll give him an answer. But when I'm in class and somebody asks me, and the teacher asks me something out loud, I'm like, what the heck is going on? And there's a bunch of other people around me, so I get distracted. You got somebody over here shouting and being on their computer when they're not supposed to. Somebody over here talking loud and the teacher doing absolutely nothing. I don't know. I just don't know what's happening at this point. If you don't know what I mean by that, I mean, it's just different. I feel like it's different. So, I know it is, but I'm not gonna say it. I need a tissue. Ugh. Yeah, see, people curve grades. Teachers curve grades when basically everybody does bad. I know that because my brother had the same problem with all of his other classmates. He didn't do good, neither did all of his classmates. So they curved the grade, and he got a B plus, I think. I think there's a better way to take tests rather than being in a class with a lot of other people. There's a better way to take tests, So, yeah. Yeah, if I ever, and I mean ever, become a principal, I'm changing these stupid rules. Because it shouldn't, you shouldn't have to do tests in entire classrooms. You shouldn't have to do that. There's a better way to do that. But I want to become a teacher and then ask the principal, or just become a principal myself. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you see, math is usually like an entire hour or 30 minutes at my school. So I was thinking, let there be test times throughout the day. Okay. So you can do math first, and then if you miss a subject, that's okay. Just tomorrow, you get to do it. You'll just be a little bit behind. So, what I was thinking is, you can bring the students outside. Hear me out. There's a lot of noise in nature, okay? I'm not saying shouting, I'm not saying that, but when you hear a bird, okay? A simple bird, do you find it relaxing, or do you absolutely hate the sound of it? I think it's kind of relaxing. Oh my god. I'm so tired of this. Go. Yeah. Good. Okay. But, yeah. Now, if somebody's shouting and making a lot of noise that they probably shouldn't, just in the corner shouting and shouting, is that annoying? Is me going annoying or relaxing? Be honest. That's annoying. That is very annoying. And I have a student that does exactly that, okay? I'm getting my words mixed up, and I freaking hate that. Wait, that's yeah. You go outside and you could give the students clipboards, okay? You don't have to time them, but you do have until the end of the day. Okay, that's a lot of time. I'd reassure my students that that's a lot of time, okay? I'd bring them outside, give them clipboards, and let them, I would say you would have test days where test for a subject, a test week, okay? A test for reading, a test for social studies, a test for science, test for math, and there's 7 days in a week. So, school days. For school days, it's 5. If it's Memorial Day, Christmas Eve, whatever, okay? Does not matter. So, I give them test days and clipboards, pencils, and reassure them that you have the end of the day, okay? Every 10 minutes, I would give them breaks, okay? I give them breaks once in a while. And in between those breaks, I don't know whose school doesn't have I don't know what elementary school, okay? Elementary school doesn't have a playground or some kind of blacktop behind the school. Okay, I don't know what elementary school doesn't have that. So when you're doing that thing, when you're doing this task, every now and then I give them breaks for 10 minutes so they can go out, play, relax their bodies. That sounded kind of weird, I ain't gonna lie. So, basically. Achoo! Achoo, 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 achoo. So I don't think you guys want to hear for another 13 minutes and 35 seconds. So I think it is good for now. So bye, guys. Leave a like if you agree with this plan, because I hope people see this. And no, people get anxious. People do that. And separate them. Give them maybe like a cushion to sit on while they're outside, or separate them against the wall so they can't just look. You know. Well, bye, guys. Y'all are awesome, and bye.